Okay, we're going to continue on page 175. We're going to do is click thick line, and then we're going to create feature. It's right here. So, and thick line is right here. We're going to trace the line. So on the map, we're going to draw two lines over the new water line features and give the feature 3 vertices, one at the beginning, one at the angle, and the other at the end. So do not worry about snapping or exact placement. This is only a graphic, not a waterline feature. So then we're going to finish this feature real quick. And then we zoom to the extent of the water pressure zone layer and turn off the waterline for easier visibility. And then we have to double click on it, and then now we have a line. So turn this off. And where is our visibility for the in the create feature pane? So bright map nodes, circle polygon 1, not polygon 1, and then click the polygon 1 symbol in the bright polygon nodes layer and make sure the polygon tool is activated. It is. Alright. And on the map, we're going to draw a polygon. We're going to zoom out. And then going to hit C. So where is our polygon? Control C. Where did our polygon go? Alright. And I don't remember which one we merged. I believe it's this one. Okay, on the map, we draw a simple polygon that roughly corresponds to the new water pressure zone that resulted from splitting and merging all zones. Again, it does not need to be exact. When the sketching is complete, clear the selection. And we're going to clear the selection. Perfect. And so make map notes to highlight the puzzles in which you modify the waterline area and delete the well. So now we don't need the well. Which one we deleted? I kind of forgot. Alright, so we can. I don't remember where is the well we deleted. Let me go back and look real quick. Oh, right here, right here. So we're going to draw some circle right here and right here. So the deleted well, we can put an annotation there, and we can click clear, and so that's the well we deleted. And then we go to the Trottledale bookmark, but go back to map, bookmark Trottledale, and then set a visibility scale for the velvet layer. So velvet layer. And then so that the valves are only visible at large scale at 10,000 feet. And how to do that? View. It's in view. Imagery, not imagery. Appearance. Yeah, it's on appearance. So on beyond, it will be 1 semicolon 10 1 2 3. Hit enter. And if we zoom out and we don't see it, if we zoom in, and then we see it. Okay. So to do that, it's right here. We go to appearance, or you can right click on it and then go to the general tab, property general tab. It's right here. So you could do is set, but beyond, okay. This is none. We're going to click OK. We're going to save the edits for the project, and we have finished this chapter, and we're going to continue later. But we're going back to map. And where is save? Project, and going to save. So, although a great deal of spatial data is circulating in the world, countless scenarios exist in which features must be deleted, modified, or created from scratch. You now have a foundational skill set for such tasks. There are many additional added tools that we did not use, but we will explore later. We now feel comfortable enough in editing environment to experiment on your own. And remember, all edits are temporary until it's saved, because you can always go back and check like what I did. And then undo button is there in case any mistakes or something. You can just hit Ctrl Z. It worked in ArcGIS Pro. And we are going to go over this project, create a previous version, save. Do you want to proceed it? Okay, I have a no. Well, let me see what version do I have it now. So ArcGIS Pro, what kind of version do I have? Initializing. Now it's 2017, so it's updated. It didn't say 1.4 or something. Anyway. We go into chapter 5, facilitating workflows. And we're not going to go over those details since we have a little time. We could do that. Understanding of how GIS can be used to manage spatial data and solve spatial problems. So in chapter 5, we're going to do 3 ways in which we can store and automate multiple operations workflows. An important capacity of ArcGIS software: workflow definition, storage, and automation facilitate and standardize geospatial solutions. These capabilities are especially useful for organizations that anticipate performing a workflow many times, and none of these workflows is set in stone. You can change the input data and other parameters as needed with each execution. Think of the workflow process that you will learn about in this chapter. So, which is chapter 5, as flexible, smart living documentation. First, we will learn about using tasks, a new feature introduced in ArcGIS Pro. Task allows you to walk the user through a series of predefined steps that can call commands and geoprocessing tools, including model and script tools. A task item might capture an entire workflow or one piece of a more complex solution. A task promotes best practices, thereby improving efficiency and quality. They can serve as a workflow tutorial, as a documented series of instructions that call forth the concrete commands or tools, and they can be shared as part of a project, allowing users to share their knowledge. And second, you will get an introduction to Model Builder, a geoprocessing environment that allows you to easily link one tool to another and run a set of operations one after another with the click of a button. Model Builder provides a helpful visual diagram of geoprocessing workflows and includes advanced capabilities such as looping and if-then scenarios, but we will not get that far right now. So finally, we will get a taste of automating your work with Python, the scripting language that is compatible with ArcGIS software. You will write a command and use a custom script tool created with Python that executes multiple operations. Tasks, models, and Python scripts are often used together. For example, a task step might entail running a geoprocessing tool, which might be a custom script or model tool built using Python or model builder respectively. It is helpful to understand all three environments, at least minimally, so that you can determine how to incorporate them into your own workflow. All three environments can be used to make your workflows easy to respond to reproduce and share with your organization and the ArcGIS community. Scenario: you are employed by a nonprofit agency whose primary object is to raise awareness of and develop solutions for international human rights violations, taking advantage of the public information offered by the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data. Armed Conflict Location and Event Data, as known aka ACLED project. You are creating maps that convey the impact of political violence in developing countries. The maps you are creating will be presented at an international human rights conference and eventually incorporated into an awareness campaign. The ACLED dataset you are using provides information on political violence in developing countries from 1997 to 2013. Attributes include dates of conflict, events, key actions involved such as military forces, protesters, rebel groups, civilian protesters, and others, and event classifications such as routes and protests, battles, nonviolent activities by conflict actors, violence against civilians, and more. Your initial project focuses on the African continent because you intend to make many similar maps for various African countries. You are exploring automation capabilities in ArcGIS Pro. Okay, now we're going to go is on our chapter 5. The data is there, so we're going to bring them. So we already saved this and close it out. Save all the edits, yes. And then we're going back here and cell conflicts. So it's in the folder conflicts, and we bring the project. So, so far the map contains only a topographic base map layer centered on African continent. So we're going to examine the project pan by expanding the elements shown in here. So I don't need to create features. Thank you for saving it for me. I'm gonna zoom in. Here is Africa. It's huge. Then we're going to go to view, and then it's called catalog already. Oh my god. See? It's not called project anymore. And previously I told you it's just catalog. And they called it project, and now they bring catalog back for the new version. So it's new. It's fun to know that, alright? And this are our data for the conflict. So the catalog includes 2-layer files, a geodatabase, conflict geodatabase. It is right here, and see, right now we have one thing right here. The project includes 2-layer files geodatabase that contains a point feature class, a toolbox that includes a custom script tool, and a task item named create conflict maps. So first we will add the project data to the map. So it's from our category and we just put it here. And now it's added. Oh my God, it's a lot of conflict. And I like this lavender color. It's really nice. So we're going to open the layer attribute table and then examine the field. Okay, and then we're going to answer some questions.